Thank you for choosing to join the conversation. Welcome, first time listeners and the Ignite the You crew. Just so you remember, this is your podcast, and the content that you want fuels the show. With that, leave your comments here on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. All the links are at the bottom of the page. Just scroll down. We have a great show for you today and hope ignites the conversation with you. Hey, everybody. Today, we just really are fed up with the political climate in America right now. We were going over HR 1242, and this is a public service announcement for all of my African American friends. Your friend and our number 45 has put in a new measure that is a bill that requires and establishes the 400 years of African American history, commissioned to develop and carry out activities throughout the United States to commemorate the 400th anniversary of the arrival of Africans in the English colonies at Point Comfort, Virginia, 1619. Congratulations, guys. We hit 400. And what they plan on doing is they are going to build us some wonderful programs that acknowledge the impact that slavery and laws that enforce racial discrimination had in the United States. They're going to encourage some civic and some patriotic, historic, educational, artistic, religious, and economic organizations to organize and participate in anniversary activities. Yay! So, guys, at carnivals, y'all. In addition to that, they're going to assist the states, the localities, and nonprofit organizations to further the commemoration, and they're going to coordinate the public scholarly research on the arrival of Africans in the United States and their contributions to the country. And I thought they gave us the coldest month as tropical people for that. So honestly, you guys, he really needed to commemorate Africans. Like, when did this celebration start?
Well, hey, look, you saints and you Bible readers, Bible thumpers, uh, this right here is biblical proportionate. Okay, if you pick up the Bible, even if you look in the King James version, you go to the Torah, you can look all this up. This right here is 400 years where African Americans, well, we're not even African Americans according to some of the research that I've been doing. They named us after Africanus of Africa, uh, uh, a Roman, what is it, Roman general?
Yeah, that came out Africanitis or
That was his name,
Africanus.
Yeah. He came out of something like
Roman.
What's that?
He changed the name of.
What's that?
Yeah, it's Afruika.
Afruika.
We've been saying it wrong the whole time.
And
so, are they going to teach us that in the new materials that they're going to provide us on how to be black in America?
Hey, I don't think that. I mean, first of all, if you don't know how to be black in America, you probably ain't black. You know, there's a lot of things, a lot of challenges that we deal with that, you know.
You cannot take black off people. I'm sorry, I can't let you do that.
For black?
You cannot take a black off a person. If they're black, they're black. Now, they may not identify.
I'm not even black, I'm brown. I'm brown.
I've known several people who were joined up with the Ku Klux Klan that were African American people, and I'm calling them African Americans because they had the same beliefs.
Man, there are so many gullible so-called black people out there, man. I mean, once upon a time there was a Ebony. You can look this up, Ebony. They put a black Jesus on their cover page, and they almost had to shut down Ebony because Black America was like, oh not the Black Jesus. No, that can't be real.
I have a Black Jesus. I have to show him to you after the next couple minutes, but I do want to bring up this other new situation that got passed by Congress, and that is HR 1927. And what that does is it requires the Department of the Interior to establish within the National Park Service the U.S. Civil Rights Network.
That sounds like some bullshit.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
Said in carrying out the network.
If that city gonna give us our property or something, they finna give us some money. They finna give us some land.
You are never gonna get your 40 acres in your.
I don't want 40. If they gave me 40 acres, I want a John Deere.
I don't want the mule.
I'm a John Deere.
I've been colonized.
But look, you know, I don't know if I should say this on the show or not, but there's a lot of Black people are now being awakened, and that colonizing stuff, man. I don't know about that. I mean, they are what they are. They are what they are.
Colonizers.
They're colonized.
I'm sorry.
They colonize
After
everything.
seeing the movie Black Panther,
Man, they colonize everything.
I have a new addition to my vocabulary because I identify with.
I identify with them.
Yeah.
Why y'all want to come in there and change stuff to some Queen language? I don't even know how to speak Queen language. I done went to school. I done went to college. I
speak Swahili.
I can speak that too, but I can't speak.
But I'm not considered. If people look at us and saw us, they would not be like, she's the person who speaks Swahili, not him. They would think that you did.
Hey, look, I've been misjudged about everything. Everything. They done labeled me as a gangster. They done labeled me as a womanizer. I've been labeled everything, not just because of my character, but because of the color of my skin.
I know, isn't that terrible?
That is awful.
I passed the brown paper bag test, so I had probably a lot of more amenities should I have been born in those types of climates than maybe you would have. You had looked at a white lady wrong, all hell would have broke loose.
And that's true. That's true. I mean, when I was coming to school, we were still getting, fucked up about messing with white girls. And so I never had an interest in them until I went to Europe. And then when I went to Europe, it was a whole different thing,
Okay to play.
It's okay to play because they pay. They pay like their way. Like a brother way. I mean, but when I came back to the States, I went back to the norms. I'm not,
Because when in Rome, right?
You do as the Romans. I'm glad I didn't go to Rome.
Did I help you? Was that a good segue?
That's a good segue. But anyway, this is all about being...
I'm trumped up. I'm pissed the fuck off. I'm cussing on my show. I do not know why he is putting this ammunition for this little black kid who keeps making these damn videos talking about why don't black people like Trump? He's done more for us than anybody else, more than Obama, more than Clinton, and I'm tired of it. And I'm just letting you guys know, yes, there is legislation. This is real. Instead of passing DACA, instead of approving healthcare, instead of doing all of the fucking things that we were supposed to get done as a civilization, as a people, he spent our good taxpayer money to put these delicious new tidbits into law.
But he got to. This is right here is biblical. People, do not take this right here lightly. This bill right here is not because it's something that he wanted to. Because America has never ever did anything for the blacks in America to benefit the blacks.
Oh no! Remember Remember, it was the civil rights from 1964.
Man, they never ever put.
Right?
They never.
That's
ever,
what it was, right?
They never ever did anything for the blacks that are in America to benefit just the blacks. This is what the bill telling you. If y'all read between lines, this is what it's saying. Because we ain't do nothing. Because y'all did so much. We now gotta acknowledge that. No. This right here is something that is biblical. This is not something that he wants to do. This is not something the power that is want to do. This is something that is God ordained, whether y'all believe in a higher being or not. This right here is God ordained. So this HR 1242, do not take this bill lightly. This right here is God ordained. If you read the Bible, go ahead and start putting in for the grants. Start bringing these brand out communities, these black neighborhoods. Let's start getting some grants and putting these monies into these neighborhoods.
Yeah, let's get paid, y'all.
Not only get paid.
If they're putting these acts in for us, that means they're putting funding in for us. Let's get smart. Let's get savvy. Let's take advantage while we have an opportunity, you guys. While the fool is still playing the game, the players have dispersed. So, you guys, I'm going to leave you with that.
Let's get this money.
Ignites.
And beautify the neighborhoods.
Better yourselves. We sincerely hope that you enjoyed the show. It was a blast discussing the topics you want to hear about. Let's continue the conversation. You can join the group on Facebook. There are over 500 Igniters waiting to continue the conversation with us. If you'd like to join us for a podcast, send us an email because we would love to chat with you. Ignite the you, ignite the conversation.